Welcome to this series where we are playing Reforged Eden 1.8. In the last part, I was putting together a capital vessel. I'll just come up to the top here so I can give you a bit of a run through. I've also parked the silver shade on the top. And in the end of the last part, we just had the basic shell. And what I've done off camera is I've kind of created a bridge at the front, put in a cockpit, put some defenses on the top as well. What we got is two 30mm cannons and a 15mm sentry gun on the front here. Now, I did try to take the cannons off of here, but because these are for a base, couldn't put them on there, so I had to build some more actual cannons. I've also enclosed the rear here. I think these are with armored windows. I think these are armored windows. They got a bit more hit points. And I've kind of built this kind of little bit on the end here, which will allow me to jump up in here. Now, so we've got a complete capital vessel, except for the fact we've got no thrusters. And I've got a little bit disappointed in the sense that if I come in here, the thing I've also done is added a series of smaller storage containers, because I think at the end of the last video I said that I was going to build a wall, and then I thought, well, it'd be easier just to build a wall of cargo storage so I can kind of sort things out a little bit. And what I've done is I've transferred everything over. We got a fridge, but I haven't kept anything perishable in it. We've got some building supplies here. Now, I thought these thrusters were actually CV thrusters, but they're actually SV thrusters. But what I would like to do is I actually did a bit of a calculation. These thrusters have a force of 216 kilonewtons, and I think the thrusters on the silver shade are weaker. So what I'm going to do is take these out, because if I can get a bit more oomph from them, it'd be quite nice. Because we might as well use them. Whoops. I put that on the back and put that in. Well, I think they're both kind of recessed, and then we'll just get the game. Yes, I know. So that should give us a little bit more power with the ship. So what we're going to be doing in this part is trying to find thrusters. And what I've done is I've looked at the map. We know that this one has thrusters, but I can't get them off because I can't core it. But we've got a crashed DSC front down here. And what we're going to do is go out and see if we can get some thrusters from there. Now the big problem is going to be is hauling them back to the CV. So this might be a little bit of a tedious part. But if it gets too tedious, guys, what I'll do is I'll just edit it and we'll kind of compress it down. Because my objective at the end of this part is to have the ability to move this capital vessel. Because I think that's very much the next stage. Because given the size of this planet, I think being able to move to a location and mine resources, because we got like the Theta Labs here, we've got the abandoned outposts, we've got lots of nice stuff around here, which we can pick up, but we just need to be able to move the ship to those locations and then pick up the loot and build what we want. So I think that's about it. The only thing I do want to just check very quickly is come to ammunition. Turn that off. So I've got some ammunition there. We've got some resources here, but I don't think I've really got enough. Let me just have a quick check. We got flux coils. So we could build a couple of medium thrusters. There's also a chance of building some small ones, but I just want to find how many, if I can get some thrusters. As I say, the problem's going to be hauling them. Take off. And of course we're in the dark. It won't be long before we're actually in daylight, so it shouldn't be too bad. Right, well, the moment we're just flying across the trees. I've just found another heat signature just here. Oops, looks like we got some climb. I don't have that much in the way of lift, that's the problem. I'm kind of a bit inclined to. Looks like we might actually have a crash ship here. Got a rocket aerodrome. Right, we're gonna have to see if we can gain some altitude on these guys. This ship is very, very weak, I think. Looks like we got a crash ship here. How did I miss that then? We found the crash sentinel rear. I can't remember. Yeah, we're just gonna get here. Oops. I'm gonna need the loot down here. Well, we got a bit of ammunition and some Zarcosium. Let me just see. This off. A couple of power cells, a little bit of glass. Right, then we got the crash sentinel rear here. Check it out. I don't think there's any thrusters on this ship. Just put that in there, put that in there, empty this out a little bit. Have a look round. Got a couple of cores. So I think maybe we're just for it so that we can do a very quick look. A reinforced container here. Well, we'll take that. Power cores would be metal scrap useful. I suppose what we could do is these we could, if I hook to there, also get something from this. Oops. I'm just looking around just to see if there's any hidden loot boxes or anything in here. Not feeling it. Oh, we've got something here. It's this M5 pistol. Always wanted an M5 pistol. Nah, I think this is a little bit of a bust. Oh well. So we've just kind of wasted a core on that, but that's okay. Got a little bit from it. So we'll just do a reload and away we go. I think the Crash DSC2 front is probably a bit of a safer option. You can see we're kind of just squeezing our way through between these. We're kind of going through this dead zone here. We're going to have to be a little bit careful that we don't drift too close to any of these Xerax POIs. Certainly wouldn't mind having a crack at them. Maybe not going too far over that way. Got a broken engine here. Can't remember whether the broken engine has actually got any thrusters on it either. But we could kind of stop and take a quick look. I think the trouble with the broken... Oh, we've got another rocket drone here. I think the problem with the broken engine is the fact that underwater, so we may not be able to core it again. You know, let's just get rid of this guy so we can get in up close and personal. he kind of shot across the top of me. We got a couple more fuel cells. We could possibly core this because it's got a little bit stuck out the top, but we got one big massive engine in here, 1600 points, but we're not going to be able to haul this. That would be really nice, but there's no way we can haul that in this ship, whether we like it or not. So if we want to recover that, what we'll have to do is get some thrusters on the CV and then go back for it. I think hidden in those tags is a Talon village. Now I do have some thermal regulators, so what we could do is drop in on that village. Oh, there's one in here somewhere. There it is. It's a Talon village here. So we'll just drop in here. See if we can find the mushroom farmer. The entrance, yeah, the entrance is just there. Get a bit of cash. Hello guys. Turn the thrusters off. Right, who we got here? Merchant. Ah, this looks like him. Yeah, he's the mushroom farmer, right. Grab that. Mushroom farmer, you look worried. Sensitive to changes. I bought you some thermal regulators. Gratitude. Got some spiked mushrooms. And we got 1600 cash. What happened to that? Oh, I think because we got the link on, haven't we? Right, I'm going to put the credits in there because I'd like to see if I could buy something. That in the fridge. That doesn't. So we're getting a few spiked mushrooms. We're certainly going to need to work on some medication because we don't have that much as well. That can go in there. That can go in there. That can go in there. Right, let's just have a look round. See what? Oh, we've got a couple of traders here. Salami, alien parts. We could sell some alien parts, but I need some more leather. But we don't have that much in the way of credits. We got 1,600. 259. So we buy 5 leather. How much would that cost me? I think we're going to buy the 5 leather. Leaves me 350. We can sell the leather at the trading post. Oh, haha. Wouldn't mind some biomass scrapings as well. Fine. We'll buy 4 of those. And we get some confetti moss scrapings as well. The reason I'm buying those is that allows us to make some advanced medication, and I haven't really come across any so far on this planet, so we'll put those in the fridge because they spoil. Yeah, 5 kilos. Well, it's not a bad bit of trading, so we're just going to jump in here. You see front, hopefully it won't be underwater. No. Okay. Cross this off. Oops, don't want that. Right, just push that. Just put the core in there. Right, let's see what we've got. We've got a sentry gun there. We'll certainly take that. That would be, put that on the ship. It's just, that's there. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got thrusters. Got a couple of cargo boxes, but we'll empty those first. A little bit of magnesium. Got some more power coils. That would be quite useful. What we call it. Certainly want the power cell. That would be useful. The computers. Closet. Got a mobile construction kit. Well, got a large fridge with some spoiled food in it. So nothing absolutely fantastic there, but I think that's about it. What we need now is the thrusters. Where are they? So what have we got in the way of thrusters? Got a small thruster. Another small thruster. Right, we've got a couple of medium sloped 4 thrusters. Right, what I need is the medium sloped thruster. Okay, where are you? Go on. Goes without saying they're going to be underground, aren't they? Right. This, I'm going to have to dig down for them. I'm going to have to... Right, let's just get that there. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to break that. We're going to pick up that, which is the biggest of... Right, we've got a pallet here. Now, the reason I'm going this way is that I don't want the thrusters. We've got to kind of gauge the pickup weight because these thrusters are going to be very heavy. With that, this will give us a little bit of, and we're just going to dig in here. Whoops. We're just going to kind of clear out this area here. There's the medium thruster there. We'll just turn that off. We're certainly going to retrieve this one. Right, so we got that one there. A bit bright. And just to show you, got the silver shade. Do you mean with 2,800? We might not even be able to carry 2. I was hoping to carry 2. Okay. These any more easier accessible. There we go. Another one down here. can hear Okie Finoki creeping up on me. I'm just gonna got a bit of a gap here. Let's go through here. Salvage that out. This cylinder. Take out that block there, that block there. And we'll just keep digging down. I think we're there. Just retrieve that. Right. So I forgot to cancel it. Right, let's just see what the bad news is. Right, that literally fills the ship up. We can take that. We'll probably able to take a few components. Okay, so that's the ship to capacity. This is going to be a bit slow. Just as yes, I know the logistics area, but okay. I'll just put that in the fridge. Keep our money cool. What I'm gonna have to do now is kind of haul these back to the UCH wreckage, and I'll be right back once we get there. So here we are, we're just getting back to our capital vessel. While I was actually traveling back, I was kind of trying to think, one, where I'm going to put these thrusters, and two, I'm kind of actually would land here, and the other one is whether we can manufacture any thrusters. We got two medium thrusters, more medium thrusters to pick up from that ship. Well, what we will do is just pick these up as well. And I'm wondering if, because I would like 6 medium thrusters. I'd like 2 lift thrusters, 2 forward thrusters, and then 2 lateral thrusters. Let's just come here. Oh, what we do is try to make enough energy bar. We're getting a bit hungry. So actually that. So right, let's just see. I built these kind of nacelles out the side here. You get a bit of a better view now. It's actually daylight. Kind of thinking we're going to use these first 2 as thrusters. Fine. Take that one out. That block out. Take a block out there. I can put in a vertical thruster. That out. Take that out. And silver shade ammunition controller. Take these. So yeah, we could put that in there. So if we get one of these, say we put one that side, one that side like that, and we can put the lateral thruster there. First things first, auto group thrusters off because we don't want them. Only got 4% fuel left. It's a little bit low. Right, let's just... I think I'm going to try and make a couple of thrusters. I just want to see what I can work with. Let me just capital vessel. Turn that on. We're going to need to put some fuel in. Come here. Can I make 2 of these? Oh, we're going to go for it. So, and then while we're at it, actually, done this. Fuel, capital vessel. Here, not general supplies, general storage. But I think we'll put in a bit more like that. See, I brought all the junk over. So and while we're here, just to show you, I've got the 4 containers there. We've got a fridge there, an O2 station, and we've got we could put some oxygen in. If I had some. Capital vessel, supplies. Put that in. Gives us 44% oxygen. That's true. I've got my, what we call it, my water extractor over there, which I haven't gotten completely all about. So I think while those thrusters are being built, we'll just go over and pick up the water extractor. I've forgotten all about that water extractor. So just go pick this up. Also do a bit of hunting while we're at it as well. We need some meat and stuff. But it says it's here. I can't. There's the water line. Oops, just not read down. It says we're right on top of. Oh, there it is. It's there. Yes, I've forgotten all about you. Okay, we're gonna have to put that in there. Got 33 water. We didn't get that much from it, but it goes. Okay. Just over here, we're just around. We've got some grain now, which we can use to start part of our cooking process. So we're just, oops, back at the ship. So pick this up. I don't know why I'm picking plant fiber up, but that's okay. Break that link there. Our new gun, which we haven't used yet. Of course, eventually what we will get on the capital vessel is a farm, but there's not much point in putting a farm in if there's no regular supply of power. Because once we're mobile, and we've done some bit of copper there, which that's up as well. Right, I think we've been here long enough that we're make our way back to the ship. Get a bit of variety in our diet. I mean, not much, but it's all going to help. Of course, it's all XP as well. But you've got to look at it. I think that's about it. So just pick up these 2 as well for a little bit more XP. See if we can see any creatures. Oops. English. They just do a little bit of hunting. Two of them there. Hello, where did you come from? Raptor there. Hello guys. Oh, wait, cut it out. Here's the big prize. There's a little bit of plant protein, just add a little bit of variety to the diet. Oops, lost the... Not sure how these guys were able to damage my ship. No, stay here. Thrusters off. Right, first thing we'll do is upload all our put this in here. Capital vessel bridge. Put that in there, put that in there. We rest of it can, then we'll put this in the ammunition controller. That. We'll keep that for the moment, put the scrap in there. And the rest can go in building supplies. And you can go in the small arms. Right. Well, we built them. That means they're in here somewhere. There we are. This. Oops. One there. I mean, a central location isn't exactly the ideal location for a thruster. You should really have them on the corners. It improves mobility, or maneuverability is actually the correct term. The group again, and the thrusters off. Save a bit of fuel, and that. Come in here, turn the constructor off, save a little bit of power. Can we make with the food? Wouldn't mind a little bit more. Oops, don't want that. Fridge. That. Well, we can make some steaks. 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, we can. Oops, no, cancel. We can make a couple of meat burgers. Always a little bit of burgers can be. The burgers give us 205, which is better than that. Eat that from the capital vessel. I think I've got. Yeah, we got a little bit to be going on with here. Probably put this in the fridge as well. Put the milk in. Put that in there. Put that in there. Put that in there. Put some spice. Put some eggs in there. Ah, no, what am I doing? fridge. Put that in there. Put the mushrooms in. Put the grain in. Put the spice in. Put half the net in there. This doesn't perish, but that's okay. That kind of reduces the weight down here. I've got to understand why I've got Dino material in there, but so that reduces that bit there. What I'm going to do now is we're going to go back to the crash front DSC and see if we can get the other two medium thrusters. Actually, I've just had a thought. Seeing we're right next to the trade station, we can go and sell that leather. So we're just going to drop down here and here. Just going to dash in very quickly. In here, this guy. Bandages, biofuel, shotgun shells. Nope. I mean, we've got some money. I haven't pulled the leather from. Just put that into there. Maybe it's this guy. I can never remember which one. Nope, narcotics. I'm sure it's this guy. There it is, leather. Salvage 5 leather. I wouldn't mind. I think what we might do is buy 50, 500. Wow. All frag grenades. If I could get a frag grenade launcher. How much would 550 magnesium powder? It's a bit steep. I'm gonna buy a couple of multi-charges. The reason for that is that we don't have that much promethium. Quick guy. Veggie burgers, waffles, cereal, meat, veggies. Very expensive. Anyway, we've made a bit more cash, and it means I'm also not lugging it around. Where's entrance 1? I suppose it goes without saying that it's going to be over there. Just to keep our strength up. Actually, we just go and get that. We don't get any penalties for picking crops in Polaris territory, so grab that. Thrusters on. Long way. So what I'm going to do now is just fly over to the crash DSC front and see what else we can recover. So here we are, we're back again at the crash front. Land on here. Thrusters off. Lights off. We're in daylight. Disable power when we can. We'll just get into devices, float meat thruster on that. It's right below us. That's good. We're going to need to hook to the crash front pallets. Just put this in the fridge. Got a little bit of one of those. Oh, no. Mistake there. Where's the... Right, so the thruster is just down there. We're gonna have to get down to this one. Get past that. Clear a little bit of space here. Over down. There's the thruster preview. We know where you are now. Actually, does this ship have any fuel in it? The amount 554. We got 18 fuel cells. Take that. What we got now is pick up this sloped one. Where are you? We got a hole. There it is. That's a small thruster. Okay, we'll take the small thruster. Ah, whoops. Okay, we'll just have to salvage our way through here. Is that the thruster there? Okay, we'll just get you off there. Retrieve. To here. I'm going to need to load the thrusters onto the crash front. Here we go. Right, we got exactly. Okay, well, I'll take all the fuel cells. Okay, that's fine. We can come back for the fuel cells. Right, so we've now got. I think we could probably just need one more trip to get the small thrusters, and then we should be able to take off. Assuming that I can get off. Wow, we're on maximum load capacity. Just wondering whether just wondering whether if we go to the east, whether we might be able to find anything new in this direction. So we're just going to go back a different way. So here we are, we're just returning to the capital vessel. While I was actually flying back, I just had a bit of a thought. I wonder if I can make another small thruster, because if I can make one more small thruster, we might be able to get to a position where we can get this ship off the ground. It won't be very airworthy, but I think we can make it work. I've just turn these thrusters off. We're just going to come in here, back to the normal colours. Right up. What I want to do, first things first, we've got these here. Capital vessel, ammunition controller. Power on. Do we have the resources to make a small thruster? We do. We might be in business, guys. Silver shade light, because we can get the ship moving. It will mean that I can then take the capital vessel with me. So what we're going to do is put a, well, we'll put these on this side. Kind of put them straight here. This should be 3 high, really, to be symmetrical, but actually I think what we will do, I'm going to embed them a little bit at this level. Just, I mean, we're not going to stand around in the back of the ship that much, so we can afford to take the chance of getting cooked. If we put one in there, one in there, and then I think if we take out a box there and put in a thruster there, and I think, where can I put a braking thruster? Well, we need to fill in that bit there. I mean, it's not perfect, but then again, we're going to be taking this apart anyway over time. I think from a heat point of view, I think we'll put the braking thruster there. If you actually made it full vessel, yeah, okay. So we've now got more thruster. I think we'll put you there. Group. Group. Yes, thank you. Thrusters off just the moment. So we got that there, that there. Right, I think before we mess about, I need to put the ship on top. There's no point if we can't get off with the ship docked on top, then, or the SV docked on top, then we're wasting our time. So get the SV on the top here. Here. Do need to texture some of this stuff in. If we get any heat. Well, we haven't got the thruster, turn the thrusters on just to see if we get cooked by standing under the. Okay. Thrusters on. Don't have much fuel. Right. Got lift. Don't have much downforce, but we can fix that. It means what we can do now is actually start moving around the planet. With that. So we're just going to go up here. And I think just to finish this part off, turn the lights off. And how many blocks have I got? Supplies, we got 14 blocks. Back to that. Right, let's see if we can put a little bit of aesthetic on the ship. We've got this area here. Now, actually, if we build, actually, the first thing we'll do is we'll plane on X, Y. We work on this side. That means we can leave the space for that point. We put a block in there because that will offset that. We put in, again, this ship's not going to win any awards for kind of looking good. Put that there. And my instinct is to something there. Then we could put some corner blocks in there. We need to protect this edge here. Again, if we put in 1, 2, we run out of blocks. Okay, so we kind of got a bit of a shape here. What we're going to need to do is protect the small thruster there. This one will be okay. Yeah, so I need to make some blocks, but what we can do is we go to the DSC front. I can then pull the blocks from that base there. So just get rid of that. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. What I will do off camera is move the ship to here so that we can get the rest of the small thrusters, because I need another 2 at least, possibly, and then we can possibly use the other ones for extra lift, and then we can get some blocks to finish the ship off a little bit. So until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.